Chum Chill Students Gymnasium, located in the Seoul Sports Complex. Marv Albert, Ferdy Pacheco. We get set for the gold medal round of the 156-pound light middleweight division. Roy Jones, the 19-year-old from Pensacola, Florida, who has been outstanding during the competition, going against Park Si Hun of Korea, from Masan, Korea, located in the south of the country. And like most of the Korean boxers, has a maul and brawl type style. Not much punching power, so Jones will attempt to beat him with the jab. Major problem concerning Roy Jones, keeps that left low. As a result, has been caught by the occasional right hand, and portions of the crowd have not been thrilled with some of his showboating tactics, but he has been very impressive.
Well, Park has the distinction of having the worst jab of this tournament. He just waves it out there. It's this very strange jab, and he's straight up, and that means that he's going to get caught with jabs and right crosses, as Jones just demonstrated. Remember, Jones has superior speed, technique, and if he drops his hand, it's because he learned it at the foot of the master, Ray Leonard, who fights with his head forward, taunting his opponent, throwing right hand leads, using mobility. Look at him giving the angles and punching from the angles. It's all pure Sugar Ray Leonard.
And earlier, Sugar Ray, in a conversation with Brian Gumbel, talked about the raw skill and natural talent that Roy Jones possesses. Roy from a family of 5, a 2-time National Golden Gloves champion. He is in the red vest. And Park Si Hun of Korea in the blue. The referee, Aldo Leone of Italy. And Jones has come out very active. There's Roy Sr., one-time professional boxer. Hey, you gonna pop his jab, brother.
That roar was for the first scoring punch that Park threw. Park is fighting extremely slowly, almost as if he's dipped in molasses here. He's just very deliberate and trying to figure out how to get in. In the meantime, Jones building up points, peppering him with multiple punches. There's one. Of course, that landed high up on the headgear, did not score a point because the white of the glove did not land the target area.
And Roy Jones is carrying that left hand up high, not the case as we saw earlier in his qualifying bouts. And he caught Park with the left hook. Just under a minute remaining. In this first round, there is a caution against Park for slapping.
And Jones, prior to that, just boxed beautifully. Under and over, finishing up with a combination, and those are point getters. They're all landing. Those two punches just landed flush.
And again, finishing off with the left hook. Oh, what a counter by Roy Jones.
You could see the difference in the speed of reflexes. I've never seen it so incredibly shown. One guy's super fast, the other guy very slow.
Holding caution. Called on Park. Coming up on 10 seconds remaining. In this first round, the left hook continues to score for Roy Jones. They're fighting for the gold of the light middleweight division. We'll be right back. A decisive round for Roy Jones of the United States, outlanding Park Si Hun 20-3. Roy Jones in the red vest, Park Si Hun of Korea in the blue. This is the first American in the ring today vying for the gold. The caution called on Jones for a slap. Yesterday, it was bantamweight Kennedy McKinney, along with heavyweight Ray Mercer, winning gold medals. Michael Carvajal losing on a decision. And Roy Jones has opened up in strong fashion against Park Si Hun.
This guy is bewildering. Jones is just bewildering in his speed and the different angles he throws those punches from. You got to go back to Sandy Saddler, Willie Pep. You got to go back to Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard to see this kind of speed.
Park did get the left hand in, and that prompted the roar from the crowd. Jones now has the left hand down low, showing confidence. Took his opponent a little bit more seriously in the first round.
Well, I think he's getting into the rhythm of things now, and that's terrible news for Park, who can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
The crowd here did not respond well during Roy Jones' semifinal victory over Richard Woodhall of Great Britain, not favorably reacting to some of Roy's showboating tactics, which can also turn off the judges. Meanwhile, Park making a turn here in the second round, and then Jones right back to the body.
Yeah, the only turn he took was to the worst. He came in and got just clobbered. Now, Jones playing. He's doing a shuffle, an alley shuffle. He's coming after him. And think, this guy's just 19 years old.
Oh, there's Park landing the right hand. Just under a minute left. Second round, and Jones caught Park with a counter. And another left hook, although the crowd reacted to the right by Park that grazed Jones.
A standing eight.
Yes, a standing eight being handed out to Park Si Hun.
Every time Park threw a punch, he got hit 2 and 3 punches in return, right on the button. That's what that standing eight was all about.
Any combination of standing eights and knockdowns, adding up to 3 in 1 round, and the bout is over, adding up to 4 for the entire fight, and it is all over. Coming up on 15 seconds remaining second round, and we'll stay right here. We're live from Seoul, Korea. We'll stay here between rounds as you can count down round number 2. Again, Jones staggering Park. And that is it for the second round. Roy Jones began boxing in his backyard as a 10-year-old. His father, Roy Sr., coaching him, as well as other neighborhood children.
We got to pick it up a little bit. So, come back. Just make him move and miss and rip with fast combination, okay?
I'm going to put that on right hand now. I'll put the right hand for stay alert for it, all right?
You know, man, up this little bit. Let me touch you with it.
Ken Adams
He didn't hurt to kill him.
and Hank Johnson in the corner of Roy Jones.
You see those solid shots right on the button by Jones. That was going on seconds before this, and that got him a standing 8 count for Park as Leone came in and said, hey, that's enough. You're getting hammered. Gave him a standing 8. And the news in the corner is that Adams said you got to speed it up. If he speeds it up more, he's going to get a speeding ticket.
Well, Jones doubled Park in terms of punches landed in the second round. And this is the third and final round for the gold in the 156-pound light middleweight division. Marv Albert with the fight doctor. Bertie Pacheco were at the Chumshill Students Gymnasium. Roy Jones in the red vest. Park Si Hun in the blue. And once again, the crowd overreacting because Park Si Hun did not make contact. They saw a lot of motion.
Park's got to feel desperate now. He's got to try to put out Jones. He can't get close to him without getting hit 30 punches. I mean, that's an exaggeration, 3 punches. But still, it's point building on the part of Jones, and Park can't get close to do damage.
Park had that one good moment that was briefly in the second round, and then Jones came right back, and it led to the standing 8. Now Jones just picking away and stepping away.
That's all he needs to do is volley and step back. Leave your calling card and take off. Right there. Ooh.
And that was an emphatic calling card. He had Park staggered.
I don't know what they're waiting for. That's not a standing 8. I don't know what is. Leone looking, look how he leans in. Leone's looking in a couple of more hooks like that, and I don't know why they wouldn't give him a standing 8.
Approaching the halfway mark of this third round, and Park Si Hun is taking a thrashing. It was back in 1984 at the Los Angeles Olympics that Frank Tate won the gold in this light middleweight division. Roy Jones looking to join him in the record books. Those punches caught on the glove. Again, you hear the crowd, but not much there for Park Si Hun.
Oh, that hook was so hard, Leone just about took a full step in to stop it. Look at what Jones is doing. He's landing a tapping right and then zinging in a very hard hook. There it is, right there. There it is, right there.
And Jones getting that hook in at will. Coming up on 30 seconds remaining in the bout. Now Park did connect and tried the left. So Park Si Hun did land, and again the crowd comes to life, but it appears to be too late for Park. Roy Jones building up a tremendous lead and should be 15 seconds away from the gold. Count it down. We're down at 10 seconds. Roy Jones seeking to become the third American to come away with a gold medal. Final seconds of the bout. Referee Aldo Leone breaks the boxers, and that will do it. It is all over. Roy Jones and Park Si Hun will be back with the decision in a moment. Well, 8 Americans have made it to the semifinals, 6 to the gold medal round. 2 gold medals have already been won. Roy Jones, the first of 3 Americans to go for the gold today. Later on, we'll see Andrew Maynard and Riddick Bowe. And Roy Jones severely outclassed his opponent, Park Si Hun of Korea, as we await the decision.
And Jones scored from outside, he scored from inside, and he scored from the middle distance. Almost anywhere he chose to stand and give angles, he outboxed, outpunched, outsped, and out-talented Park. Now, once he got inside, he worked to the body, he did the shoe shine, but the main damage was right there. The tapping left, and then the tapping right, and then the very hard left hook. I think he won this amply.
Should be a no question, but you never know. Take a look again at counterpunch. Decisive advantage for Jones. So Park Si Hun from Masan, Korea, and Roy Jones of Pensacola, Florida.
Well, if he doesn't win the gold off this, then I think there's something rotten in Korea, because that is absolutely one of the most dominant things I've seen.
The winner is on point 3-2 in the blue corner.
Well, there it is. Park Si Hun has stolen the bout. Roy Jones stunned Ken Adams into the ring to discuss matters with his boxer. There's Roy's dad, and that is very difficult to figure. We're told the judges are from Uganda, Soviet Union, Morocco, and we're checking on who the other 2 are. One other from Hungary, and the other from Uruguay. And it's a 3-2 decision for Park Si Hun of Korea. So the second gold medal to a Korean. Earlier, Kim Kwang-son won, and now Park Si Hun, according to counterpunch, and this is a sport where punches landed is of significance. It is a very subjective thing, but this one appeared to be clear-cut for Roy Jones of the United States. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the Chumshill Students Gymnasium, where just a moment ago, Park Si Hun of Korea won the gold in the 156-pound light middleweight division by taking a 3-2 decision over Roy Jones, the 19-year-old out of Pensacola, Florida. And as we check out that decision, the Soviet Union and Hungary voted 60 to 56 in favor of the United States. That is a wide margin. However, Uruguay and Morocco had it 59-58 for the Korean. Uganda had it 59 all, and then you go to the tiebreaker. They then make determinations according to aggressiveness and style, and so it came out to be a 3-2 unlikely decision for Park Si Hun.
Well, that tiebreaker is best offense, certainly Jones. Best defense, he never got hit. And ring generalship, he dictated the whole fight. So what could he possibly have used to determine the tiebreaker? And as far as the others are concerned, Russia, the USSR, and Hungary had it correct, 60 to 56. There is a stunning silence over United States officials. Referees are looking over at me, shrugging their head, their shoulders, shaking their head. I think this is the greatest robbery I've seen since the bricks robbery and the great train robbery. I mean, that was a shutout on the part of Roy Jones.
Of course, the Koreans felt that they were stiffed in a couple of the bouts in Los Angeles, and there was the suspicion that there might be this type of situation occurring here in Seoul. But this the first time that we've seen it at this drastic margin. Now let's get back to Bryant.
Hey, Marv, Ferdy, you're privy to a scene that we're not. You're sitting there, and you can see what's the situation around the judges? What kind of security arrangements are in existence?
Well, I don't think Hitler had better security at Nuremberg. We got so many security people, we barely got enough room for officials. I don't think that's the factor. I think...
well, the only reason I ask is because it's obviously set against the backdrop of the mini riot we saw with Yun Jong-il, and the intimidation would play a part in the decision, you would have to think.
Yeah, that's true, but since that disaster, they have beefed it up and apparently talked to their people so they don't have that possibility.
All right, Brian, I'm told that we're set with Wally Matthews alongside Roy Jones, so let's hear Roy's point of view. Here's Wally.
We're set. Roy, you're obviously very disappointed. What was your opinion of the decision?
Well, first, I'd like to thank all the Americans that supported us. Everyone back home, thank God for letting me do as good as I did. And I gave it my best. I gave my best performance. They took it, but, you know, the guy, whatever, I guess that's what was meant for him. And that's what was meant for me. And like I said, I'd like to thank God for helping me come out of this safe. And once again, thank everybody at home and the whole United States. And I'm still proud to be American. America's the best thing here. I think I proved that throughout this tournament, and nothing I can do about it.
Roy, at the moment the bout ended, was there any doubt in your mind that you had won the fight?
No, there was no doubt at all. I knew I had won the fight. I won all 3 rounds clearly, but...
Now, what about when you heard that the decision was 3-2?
What could I do?
I mean, did that worry you right away before they announced who the winner was?
When I saw all the Koreans jumping up and down, I knew what they had did. But like I said, there's nothing I can do about that, you know. I think I go home, go to school, you know. I don't know if I'll box again ever.
Now, you've been one of the more unpopular American fighters here. They've been booing every one of your performances. Did you think that you might lose a decision if it went the distance, even if you won the fight?
I went the distance 4 out of 5 times.
But you hadn't fought a Korean.
It don't make a difference. As long as I won, you know, I did my best I could, like I said. I came here.
Do you think your showboating worked against you?
I don't care. I mean, what's showboating? That's me. You know, if they can't accept me, I don't mind. To me, I'm going to go with medal. To the United States, I'm going to go with medal. Best of them, that's me. That's all I had to give. That's what God gave me.
Roy, you're 19 years old. Can a thing like this discourage you about furthering a boxing career?
Yeah. Yeah, it could, because I don't know if I can go through much more of that. That's not the first time that's happened to me. So shit, if I keep boxing, I won't be the last. So I think I'll go back. And that'll probably be the last for boxing.
Are you saying that you will not turn professional now because of this?
Well, it's not all because of this, but the only way I was planning on turning professional is if I won a gold medal. I didn't win a gold medal. Did my best. And in this game, the best still can't win it for you all the time. So I don't want to be in nothing that I can't do my best to get a decision, you know.
And obviously, crestfallen Roy Jones, now back to Marv.
All right, Wally, as we take a look at the counter-punch round by round, in the first round, it was Jones with a 20-3 ratio. And then round 2 was a 30-15 as he continued to build up the lead. And these are scoring punches. And on to round 3, seemed to have the edge once again decisively, 36-14. But overall, it appeared to be Roy Jones, and it may have been that a judge could have taken a round away for the showboating that did happen.
Just spit it right in there. Don't worry about it. Drop your hands, be sharp, change your angle. Give him that, hey, come on. And snap your punch.
So you saw the